Good day and welcome back to G&H Honey Bees. It is Monday, the 24th of August, 2026. And Brody, my next door neighbor, and I went up Saturday night and we brought the bees home. And we've got 3 of them set up here. Got the 2 little ones that we're still building up, and the slightly bigger one here that was building up. And they seem to have taken to their new spots quite readily. See, they're flying good. And so I want to check, just have a quick check in here, but this one has an issue. See if I can get you around here to show you. Don't know if you can see that on the landing board there. We've got chaulkbrood. So I want to try and find the chaulkbrood frames in there and pull them out. Even if there's appears to be good brood in them, I want to pull them out. I have some frames over here ready to go in. I want to try and get that cleared up as quickly as I can. So anyway, well, the bees were gone over the summer. I don't know if you've seen my previous videos or not of me trying to do videos here on the deck. I used to have a ratty old tarp cover over this roof, and while the bees were gone, I took the opportunity to tear that all down and rebuild it with a fixed roof. That's polycarbonate roofing, and so that should keep the deck dry, keep the bees dry. And when we get over to the other location to check on them, I'll show you what I did with the leftovers that I had from this roofing. So anyway, let's have a look in this one. I think this will be quick. I just want to check them. Get up here a bit. Now, I've already taken the opportunity yesterday to install the sugar water feeders in these 2 boxes. Somebody's renovating. Anyway, so anyway, I put the sugar water feeders in here, and I did extract that wet honey, or mostly nectar, from the 2 honey supers that I brought down on Friday. And I started feeding it back to these colonies because they're a little light. And there appears to be some activity in there. There are some bees in there, so they're going to feed on that. They'll take that down and store it away. So I just want to check, make sure the queen made it safely through the trip down. Over here a bit. Oh, and Brody and I were treated to a light show when we were up there collecting the bees. There was a huge thunder and lightning storm rolling down the straits of Juan de Fuca. Oh, and if you've seen my videos of what it was like up there, you could see the Washington State, and just between Washington State and the island here, it was just flashing lightning everywhere. It was a huge storm. So that's empty. That's empty, so they have to get some work going here to get these filled up. That one's kind of empty. I should move these empty frames in where the queen can have a go at them. That's got nectar in it. That frame is full of eggs on the one side. So what I think I can do is take one of these outer frames and put it in the middle here. There's brood. And I don't see her there. There's more brood. There's quite a bit of brood on these frames. Oh, there's a good frame of brood there, at least in the middle. Oh, and she's laid eggs all the way out to the edge. Yeah, I don't see her there either. I just want to lay eyes on her, make sure she's okay. So that's got bee bread and honey in it. So what I'm going to do is take that empty frame I took off the outside and put that in there, and she can come up and lay on that. So let's have a quick look in the bottom. Yeah, that's not terribly heavy. Same here, it looks like that's empty. That one's empty. That's got a little bit of older honey in it. It's got a small amount of brood in it. Another way. That's got eggs in it. Eggs and brood in this one. This is completely full of brood. One good thing, they are nice and calm. I don't see her there. Don't see her there. You could probably look through this and not find her at all, but there's evidence of fresh eggs and stuff. So she's been laying eggs. Don't see her there either. Last frame. Alright, so I don't see her, but I see eggs. Fairly fresh eggs. And this is all, these frames all the way across are all brood. Brood, eggs, grubs. I can get in there. So they appear to be okay. Because I moved an empty frame in here, probably I'll check next week anyway, and make sure that she's still laying eggs. back on. See, the bees have gotten up into the feeder, so they'll work away at that. So let's move down to this one. Yeah, this one needs help. So yeah, they're working away at their nectar, honey nectar. But let's get the lid off here and see what we can find for chaulkbrood. Actually quite a few bees, more bees in this box than there was in the other one. Oh, that's full of honey. Come on off the end there. That's full of fresh honey. Got over there. That's got nectar in it. Still not the greatest spot to do filming, but might be a little better than it was before. That's all brood. Oh man, that's full of brood, and I don't know if you can see right in that cell there, a couple of cells, there's chaulkbrood mummies. Same on that side. God, I'd hate to take all them bees out of there. This is where I'm torn between, you see the white cocoons in there. God, it's spread all the way through this, and I probably don't have enough frames to replace all these on hand anyway. Well, that frame appears to be okay. Chaulkbrood in that frame. Oh, it's going to be worse than I thought. there she is right there. There, get you out here in the light. Where'd she get off to? She's right there. Good looking queen. But I'm going to replace this frame. There's hardly any bees in it. But I want to get her off of there. Go down. There, so I just shooed her onto this frame here, and she went down in. So let's get this frame replaced. Run. Off, off, off. Let's put that frame in there. That's full of chalk brood too. That one's quite bad. You see right in here. That's just full of mummies. So I'm just gonna shake that off and get rid of it. It's too bad all them bees are gonna not make it, but it is what it is. Run in there. Put that frame in there. Alright, so that's full of nectar and honey, so that's alright. So you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. And we're going to have to go through the bottom box, but I'm probably going to pull out them other two frames, even though they're full of brood. But I want to get rid of this chalk brood as best I can. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I've gone through both the upper and lower box. I've taken the two boxes right off, cleaned off the bottom board because you can see all the cocoons down there are mummies. Lots of mummies there. So I'm going to get them swept up and put away. And how many frames did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames. Now there is still brood, and there's some brood actually hatching on a couple of them. So I might just leave them sit as is. And see if we can capture some of them bees anyway and get them back in the box. But anyway, we gotta let these girls settle. I'll have to put their entrance back in, and hopefully that will get rid of the majority of that chalk brood. I know it's there's a lot of new brood in those frames that are in that box, but if you leave them in there, they're just going to reinfect. So, and get rid of them, let them clean up those frames that I put in, and the queen can lay them up, and they'll carry on. There's enough bees in there that it shouldn't be a problem between now and winter time. So anyway, that's it for today. We'll check on them a little later. But that's all I wanted to do today, was see if I can get this sorted out. And hopefully that'll alleviate that chalk brood pressure that's in the box. So hope you're all having a great day, and things are going well for you. I'm already starting to sweat because it went from 9 degrees Celsius this morning. It is now, thermostat says 95 Fahrenheit on the deck here. Wow. That's the problem with the new, well, it's not really a problem, but the roof does block a lot of the UV. But the sun does come through, and the deck warms up pretty good, but that's fine. Alright, I'll talk to you again in another video, and we'll check on the bees over at the other spot here in a day or two. Alright, bye for now.